guys, and welcome back to another video here with Angel B Designs. If you are new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. In today's video, I am going to be showing you how to do the sublimation letters using the slice feature in Cricut Design Space. So it's basically just what it looks like is filling letters. I know you can't see because it's kind of far away. But this is what we're going to be doing today. It's super easy to do. I'm going to be doing everything from start to finish in Cricut Design Space, and then we're going to print it from Cricut Design Space as well, and then we're going to go ahead and sublimate with our Cricut mug press. Okay, so if you want to learn how to do the sublimation fill letters using the slice feature, go ahead and stick around. Okay guys, so I'm in Cricut Design Space and I want to show you how to design it within actual Cricut Design Space so you don't have to use any other software to do this. The first thing I'm going to do is get my text box and I'm going to type out the word daddy in all capitals. And the font I'm using is Impact. I do use this font a lot, like especially if I'm trying to make rhinestone templates. If you are looking for like a really thick kind of bold font, Impact is a really good one. But for this, you definitely want to try to have a thicker, bolder font so that you can get as much of the picture in each letter as you can. Okay, so this is the font that I'm going to be going with, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this from basic cut to pin so that I will be able to see the picture when I'm trying to place it and slice it. And then I also want to space the letters out just a little bit. Now the size, I am going to be putting this on a coffee mug. So I did measure it, and the this size is about the size. I'm going to make this 2, and then the 6.8, that's about fine. It should be fine. Somewhere between 6 and 7 is fine. It just depends on your preference, how much of the cup you want it to cover. Okay, so here's the text, and now we are ready to add in our pictures. We do have to ungroup this. When you ungroup it, try not to move your letters because you want to keep them as lined up as possible. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to upload my pictures here. I'm going to pick this one, this one, this one, this one, and that one. And I'm going to add all of them to the canvas at the same time, and then I'll just hide them and bring them back as I need them. So I'm just going to hide all of them but one. And then I'm just going to start placing them in the letters. Okay, so I'm going to put, and you got to move the picture behind the letters, so you can left click it and then send to back, and now I can see the image inside of the letter. Okay, so that looks about good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click and drag and highlight just the picture and just this letter D. And then I'm going to go down here and we're going to click slice. Now what I'm going to do is select my picture, delete that. And then up here you have your slice result, which is the outline, the original letter. I'm going to delete that as well. Okay, and now I just have the image. And then we're going to do that 4 more times. So I'm going to bring in another picture. And I want this one. I got to send it to the back again. I want this one to go in either the A or the Y. All right, that looks about good. Now I'm going to click above the A, click and drag. That way I only select the picture and the letter A, and then we're going to slice that. We're going to select the picture only, delete, and then we're going to come up here to the slice result, and we're going to delete. And now we have our letter. Now we're going to do our third image. And then I want this one to go into the Y. So same thing, I got to send it to back. And then I have to resize it to get it to all fit. This may not fit in the Y. I don't think it's gonna fit in the Y. I wanted it to be, because I have 3 kids, so I wanted it to be kid by himself, all 3 together, kid by himself, all 3 together, kid by himself. But this is not going to fit. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna undo and I'm gonna put the frame, the letter A picture in the Y because I think it'll fit in the Y. Okay, yep. So that one fits in the Y. And then let me make sure that this one fits in the A. Okay, so yep. All I had to do was swap the pictures. So I'm going to reslice this one, click above it and drag down. That's going to select just the A and the picture. And then we're going to slice. Then we're going to remove the picture, delete, and then the slice result, we're going to delete that as well. And then we're going to slice this one, select above it, click down to drag, or click, drag down. That selects just the Y in the picture. Slice, click the picture, delete, slice result, the letter, and delete. Okay, and our next image, which is going to be Mr. Levi by himself. We're going to send to back. And then we're going to select the D and the picture, slice, select the picture, delete, slice result, delete, slice result, delete. And the last one. I have a feeling this isn't going to fit. It's not going to fit. OMG. Oh, you know what? This was supposed to be Xavier. I'm sorry. So this one is just one kid by himself, which is Xavier. Not all 3. Okay, yeah. So kid by himself, all 3, kid by himself. Okay, so yeah, this one's just Xavier. Select, slice. Go back. I clicked the wrong one. Let's click the picture, delete, slice result, delete. And now we have all of our letters. Okay, so now we're going to select all of the letters and we're going to group those. So now we can move our image around. And then I think I want to add an offset to this just to make it pop a little bit more. So I'm going to select offset and then I'm just going to size it. See. Let's do 0.05. See how that looks. Okay, excuse me. Okay, I think that looks good. And then I want to pick a color. So this is for my husband, so I want to pick a kind of masculine color. I think I like this blue. Yeah, I like this blue. Okay. And then I'm going to select both of the offset and the letters, and then I'm going to group that as well. So now the offset, the letters, they're all the same size. But as you see here, our image did get a little bit bigger. So I'm going to put this back down to 2.0, which is fine. And then so I'm making 2 cups, one for my mom and one for, oh, this one is purple. One for my mom and one for my husband. So now that I'm looking at this offset over this one, I actually like the smaller offset. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to unflatten and I'm going to ungroup. And then I'm going to delete this offset. I'm going to delete and redo the offset because I like the smaller one. So I'm going to group these letters back together. I'm going to select offset and I want to do the 0.5. Actually, I made it do the 0.04. 0.03. Let me see. I think I like that one. And then I'm going to change the color. Okay, so yep, I like that one better. So I'm going to go ahead and select that group. Undo. I must not have selected all the letters. And group. There we go. Okay, so now we have our 2 images here for our cups. And I did it this way because I only want to use one piece of paper. So what I'm going to do now is go over to make it. Okay, and this, I forgot to flatten it. This is why you have to either attach or flatten it because now you see all the letters are scrambled up here and then it's different from the offset. So we have to go back, select and attach, select and attach, and then go back to make it. And now we have our 2 groups here. And then this is going to be a print and cut. I'm going to just print this on some sublimation paper. I'm not going to cut it with my Cricut just because I don't need to. I'm going to cut it right in between the 2 words with some scissors, and then we'll be able to press it on our mug with no issues. It doesn't need to be cut out individual letters. So I'm just going to go ahead, get this printed with I'm going to be using my Epson Eco Tank 8500 to print this with a sub paper. I will leave everything linked down below, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this printed out, and then I'll meet you at my craft table and we will press them. Okay guys, so I have my image printed out here. Don't forget to mirror. I know I forgot to show you inside of Cricut Design Space, but don't forget to mirror. So all I'm gonna do, I have already wiped my mug off with some Lysol wipes. And we're just going to place it on here. I want to make sure it's nice and lined up though. Okay, so that looks like it'll be about right. And then I'm going to take some heat resistant tape and put it on either side. Super simple. 2 pieces of tape. I'm going to be using my Cricut mug press, which it is already preheated right now. And then this is just some Cricut butcher paper. I got it from Michael's. You can use any butcher paper, just because I want to protect the inside of my plate from any ink. And then we're just going to put it right inside our Cricut mug press. I'm not going to put it all the way down at the bottom, okay? It's not touching the bottom. And then we're going to go ahead and close it. There is lights up here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights at the top. I'm just going to let it go until, let me see if I can show you. I'm just going to let it go until all 5 lights are blinking. Once all 5 lights are blinking, it will beep and let me know it's ready. So I will come back when it's all ready and we will take a look at it. Alright guys, so I have taken it out of the Cricut mug press now. We're going to go ahead and unwrap it, see how it looks. I have been letting it cool off for a few minutes here, but it's still kind of warm. If you let your item sit for a couple minutes before you take the tape off, it does help to reduce the risk of ghosting. Oh my gosh, look at that. It looks so good. Hold on, it's still hot. Let me put these gloves on so I can show y'all. There it is. That looks so, so good. Nice and vibrant. I know my camera is not really focusing. There we go. And then I did this one for TikTok. Let me see. There we go. I got a tad bit ghosting here because I didn't wait. I just pulled it right off. So that's why I was saying if you wait a couple minutes, you reduce the risk of any shifting and ghosting that you may get. But these turned out super cute. I love them. This is such an easy thing to do in Cricut, Cricut Design Space. But yeah, that's all I have for this video, guys. Thank you so much. Ooh, that one's hot. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, drop them down below. Don't forget to join my Facebook group. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until next time. Bye, guys.